Hey there, my name is Jessica and I am with the Jess Tales, and today I'm going to be starting off my closet purge vlog. So I have a big problem. I am such a clothes hoarder. I have so many clothes that I haven't even worn in years, and I'm not exaggerating. I keep thinking that I'm gonna need them one day, or I don't going to get rid of anything because I may want to wear it later, but I have not worn most of the stuff in my closet, and I'm at this point where I just hate everything that I have, and I pick out the same few outfits like anywhere we go. So I finally decided enough is enough. I've been feeling like this for a few months where I just really want to purge everything. So I think it's a really good time. I feel like if you want to do something like this, you have to be in the mood. You can't force yourself to get through it because you need to kind of enjoy the process. So I have two things I need to do. This dresser, this whole side of this dresser is full of my clothes. And then in my closet, I have all of those shoes. So this is the inside of my closet. It is so messy. I actually reorganized it, believe it or not, before the summer. But these are all dresses and skirts and pants. So hanging stuff. Have my purses there. I've already purged purses, so I know that I'm going to keep all of those. And then these are all blazers, which I already know some of them that I'm going to get rid of because I haven't worn in years, like I've said. These are all work pants and skirts for the office. And then these are my jeans I kept out for the summer. I have a whole collection of winter clothes. This is just summertime. It's August right now, and we're about to go into fall. So I have jeans, shorts, and then these are all tops. And you guys, I literally have worn maybe a fifth of these all season. And then these are all more shoes. And I never wear all of this. I have some loungewear because I just don't know where to put it. And then these are all of my shoes. So in my dresser, this is all pajamas. Literally, I tried to Marie Kondo it an entire drawer of pajamas, which again, I only wear a few of them. This is socks and workout tops. Here's all my workout clothes, which again, I don't wear all of them. And then this is all bathing suits and then t-shirts, just way too much. And that's not all. This is my guest room closet. That bag, that bag, that bag, that bag, and all three of those boxes are all winter clothes. So they're about to come out since we're transitioning into fall and winter, but I'm going to save all of that for another month. So I have done a lot of research just trying to prepare myself because I am such a hoarder. It is very natural for me to want to hold on to all of my clothes, and so here are some tips if you want to do this too. The first thing is you're supposed to lay everything out. So I'm just going to go section by section, kind of make this a week-long project. So I'm just going to go drawer by drawer and section by section and take everything out. Go through that pile and you just look at every single item. It's kind of like if you've ever watched Marie Kondo, the things that spark joy you want to keep. But my tips are, if you haven't worn the item in 2 years, and that's being generous, if you haven't worn it in 2 years, you're probably holding on to it because you have a feeling of guilt if you get rid of it, or it's sentimental, which is the same as having a feeling of guilt, or it just doesn't fit you right anymore and maybe you're waiting for it to fit you better, or you just have not had an occasion to wear it. You've just been holding on to it. So in order to fix those feelings of guilt, I've read that it is so much better to just cleanse yourself of that guilt. If it's because someone special gave it to you, take a photo of it, which I love that idea. Take a photo of it so you can remember it always, and then let it go. And if you received it as a gift, just know that you showed that you were thankful whenever you received it, and you don't have to hold on to it, because seeing it in your closet and constantly feeling those guilty feelings isn't doing anything for you. So just let it go. And then if you're holding on to it because you're waiting for it to fit right again, just don't do that. You'll buy new clothes. If you lose weight or gain weight, you can buy new clothes and make yourself feel good. Make it exciting. Don't hold on to things just because you may lose weight. A tip I did read is that if you are currently on a weight loss journey, or if you are going through pregnancy or some kind of other life change and you have clothes that just haven't fit you in a while and you want to get back to them, she said make what's called, in this case, if you're losing weight, a skinny box. And so you can make a box of those clothes that just don't fit, that you want to be able to wear later, and keep those so that if you ever do lose all that weight, you have a few options to choose from, but you'll most likely want a new wardrobe anyways. Third thing is, if you just haven't had a place to wear them, or trendy items, so things that you don't feel good in, so you don't choose them, get rid of those. And if, like me, I hold on to all of my really nice dresses that I've worn to weddings or other events, but the reality is every time I go to a new wedding, I'm going to buy a brand new dress because I blog and so I post about it and so I want to be able to link it. So why am I holding on to all these dresses? So those are my tips. I'm just going to take you along and do a big time lapse of everything and let you see the before and afters. It's like 2 weeks later probably since I filmed my intro, but I have just done my shoes and my dresser drawers. So this is all stuff that's being donated, and then these two piles are stuff that's being sold on my Poshmarks. Like these brand new pair of rainbows that I've had for forever, they're Swarovski crystals. I think I've worn them like enough for a tiny footprint, but not a ton. And then like, oh, some of my favorite well-loved pumps that are so cute, and then my white Saks Fifth Avenue ones that I've literally worn like maybe 3 or 4 times. Things like that, brand new stuff, really good quality stuff. I am selling my Poshmark, and then I still have the post. I have some like Greek life t-shirts that I loved, and I may keep them, but I haven't decided yet. So that's my donate pile. And then I'm gonna put some before and afters, but I basically finished my drawers. So I went through all my pajamas and got rid of everything that I don't wear, and then same with my like loungewear, because I recently upgraded a lot of my loungewear this year. And then this is, I narrowed down all of my workout wear to just one drawer, which is a huge deal. And then I didn't get rid of like any bathing suits because I did that last time, and then these are all my t-shirts. I got rid of a lot of those. And then my shoes. So this is the after of my shoes. I've actually gotten it to where I have like 1 pair per little slot, which is a big deal. I still kept some of the shoes that like I just loved, like for example my pink Keds. I really needed to keep those, but I really downsized. I still have plenty of shoes. I don't think anyone needs more than this. And then these are all of my pumps. So these are just the shoes that I'm like obsessed with. Here's a random little bra pad. I have no idea where they came from. For example, like these were my wedding shoes. I will never get rid of those. And then my go-to tan shoes, and then these give me joy. I can't help it. They're hot pink patent leather heels. I mean, come on. And then I have my classic black patent leather platform pumps. I just bought those. They're pretty much new, and I feel like everyone needs a pair of black patent pumps. I feel like that's a really good collection for me. It's all the ones I love, and I don't need more than that. So today I am in the mood to keep going, and it's Sunday, so I'm like ready to do stuff. I got my oven self-cleaning downstairs, so it stinks in here, but I think today, I don't know if I'm ready to tackle dresses because I'm still like in love with a lot of them, but I may, but definitely tops I'm going to go through, and my shorts, because I'm really in the mood to get rid of shorts. Literally, like all of those shorts do not fit me. They're way too small, and so I'm going to get rid of most of them. And then whenever all the shorts go on sale this year, I may buy some more. And then I have a life update, so I'm no longer going to be working in an office. I got a remote job, and I'm really excited about it. So these are all my work pants and my work skirts, and then my blazers. And a lot of these dresses are also like 100% office dresses. So because of my life update, you're supposed to have a closet that reflects your life now. So if my life does not include going to an office every day, I just need the basics. Like I'm going to keep the black skirt and the window pane skirt just because those are my favorite, so that if I ever need to be in an office setting again, I have them, and then like 1 or 2 pair of office pants, and I'm going to keep like maybe 3 of these blazers, and that's it. I don't need all of this anymore, and I don't want it junking up my closet. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, and that's just a big update of why I'm getting rid of so much. I have a life change, so I'm really excited about it. So the first thing that you want to do is take every single item out of your closet. I decided to focus on dresses, so all of my dresses I am taking out of the closet and I'm putting it all in my bedroom floor. There I'm going to go over exactly how I categorized and decided what to keep and not to keep, and I explain that next. Okay, I am out of breath, but this is what my process looks like. So I have gone through, this is just dresses and like skirts and hanging pants. This is like absurd how many dresses I have. Those are all I haven't worn in forever. I don't even know if I still want. These are the only ones that I was like absolutely on. It's really hard for me to explain this, but this pile, since it is my like, yes, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm using this as a frame of reference for my judgment on this. So everything in this pile, there's some things in here that are like a maybe, like I really don't want to get rid of it, but I don't know if I'll ever wear it again. But I'm going to really test because, for example, this is a really cute dress I wore to a wedding once. I'll probably never wear it again. But if I look at this and I go, oh, that's really cute, I could probably wear it here, here, and here. And then I have another dress in this pile that I would probably actually wear here, here, and here. then I'm going to get rid of that one. I hope that makes sense. It's really hard to explain, but basically I'm just making sure that if I have like an argument for why I want to keep this one, the reason is not already in my yes pile, because these are in maybe pile for a reason. Something told me to put them in a pile that was like, maybe it's time to let go of. These were the ones that I was like, nope, I still want to hold on to them for sure, like no question about it. Alrighty, new addition to the closet. We got a brand new closet light. We still haven't painted or patched, but this is what the old light was. It was one of those like bars they put in whenever you first build a house. But yeah, today I'm going to be working on all of my tops. So a lot of these I have not worn, and my office clothes and my bottoms and my blazers. So I'm just going to kind of like go through all of this. This is my last part of the closet. Then I have in the guest room all of my fall clothes. So it's about 2 weeks since I last touched my closet whenever I did my dresses, and I feel so good about that. So that's a really good accomplishment. And I just want to feel as good about all of this. But honestly, this is going to be the hardest part because I love all of my tops, but I just need to like not keep everything. So what I'm going to do is take all of them out and then just be very brutal about what I am going to keep. Okay, so that took like way less time than I thought it was going to. It was pretty much a no-brainer, which is how it's supposed to be when you're getting rid of clothes, what I really didn't want anymore. And then these are the 4 blazers I kept just because they have been my favorite all through my career, and I feel like you always need a blazer. I'm only keeping 2 pair of work pants and 2 work skirts, just the basics in case I ever need them again. And then for jeans, I only kept what fits me now. And then these are the work clothes, work tops I decided to keep just because some of these look cute with other outfits. And I never know when I'm gonna need something a little bit nicer, but these are all my favorites. That's it. That's all like the business clothes I'm gonna keep. And then all of this, these are all just summer, and then those are already like fall and winter. But this is the stuff that I have reached for this season. That's literally it, you guys. I mean, it's crazy. So this is everything that I just got out of the closet. Those are all of the tops that I got out. There's a ton of really nice business stuff. And then these are all of my business pants and some skirts and blazers. And then these are the jeans and shorts that I got rid of as well. It has been like 2 to 3 months, I would say, since I have done this. So I've been working on my closet a little over 2 months now, and I am finally working on my fall and winter clothes. And so I got all of my summer stuff cleared out. I got all of it on Poshmark, and it's in another closet like waiting to be sold, and I've already sold a pretty good amount of stuff, so that's really good. And I also have 3 total bags already full for donating to Goodwill, which is where I'm taking my other clothes that I don't think are worth selling, but I want to just give to other people that may be in need. Today, in my fall wardrobe, I am going through a bag of shoes. So I'm trying to take it just one thing at a time, and so today I'm just going to do my bag of shoes, and I just wanted to film a little bit of like the process, because I'm going to take each pair of shoes out and then do my like initial reaction. So I've been making multiple piles. One pile is for sure keeping, the second pile is I really need to think about it, and the third pile is for sure selling or donating. So that's what I'm going to do now with my shoes. Okay, so I've made different piles. So this is my for sure keeping pile, this is my I don't really know, and this is my for sure getting rid of pile. These are some of my favorite shoes. They're so buttery soft. I love the tassel on them. They're zip up, they're peep toe, they have a heel on them. So these have been my favorite shoes for like a long time, but I think I've worn them maybe once or twice, and that's why I'm selling them, because even though they're some of my favorites, I just don't wear them enough to keep them in my closet, and that's the whole goal of this. And then these are such good memories. I got these literally back in high school, and when riding boots were like super popular. They're Michael Kors. They're really nice. They're still in like really good condition. These are some that I'm going to try to consign or sell myself. And I just haven't worn them in years either, and so those are also going to go. These, I think I just moved, because honestly, I wear them every season. Every time I wear them, I get so many compliments on them, so I'm just going to keep them. And then, I mean, these are all like very basic shoes, but I think these are like all the boots that you need in your wardrobe. Okay, so I'm working on my shoes, but I have nowhere to put them, because this is where I put my like nice shoes, and then I have the shoe rack on the back of the closet door, and it's pretty much full. So I decided to use this rack rack, which had all of my jewelry on it. I'm going to put this in my closet sideways to be like a shoe rack, and then find somewhere else for all that stuff. So we have these shelves in our bathroom right behind the closet door that Mac made us, and all of this and that was on that white shelf, and so I just rearranged everything and put it here so I can repurpose the shelf. So now what I'm doing is, since these are most of my fall clothes, I think I still have like another tub to go through, but since this is most of them, I've just decided to redo the closet and put all my clothes on the very top rack and then put my shoes down here under this rack. What I'm going to do is every single hanger I'm going to twist around. So this would be considered backwards in my closet. And I'm going to hang it up backwards so that, and you can see all of these hangers are backwards except that one because I just wore that shirt last week. And it's a trick that you do because at the end of the season, only the hangers like this one that are facing the opposite way, those are the only clothes that you wore all season. So I'm going to try this trick in my closet. So I'm going to flip all of these hangers and move all my clothes to the top rack and then put the shoe rack down here. I am also organizing by clothing type. So for example, in the very front of my closet, I put all of my strapless items. Then I did short sleeve, then I did sweaters, and then long sleeve, and then cardigans, and then I ended with sweatshirts and finally jackets. So that's what I was doing as I was flipping the hangers around. And then I moved the empty drawer system thing. This is actually like one of those organizers. I got it from Target years ago, but I moved it into the bottom section of my closet. I cleaned it off because it hadn't been cleaned and I don't even know how long. And now I'm organizing all of my shoes on there. And as you can see, I also decided to use one of the empty cubes for my scarves as well. Okay, only took 20 minutes, so I actually cleaned this up a little bit. I added a pair of those shoes to this. So this is my new little shoe rack. All of my boots on the bottom. I even put my hats down there. Those are scarves, and a pair of Spanx leggings. I don't have a place for them yet. And then all of my heels. So that's literally all season shoes. That's pretty good, I mean, besides those. And then I put all of my clothes up at the top and I organized them. So those are all of my summer strappy tops. These are my short sleeve shirts, sweaters, long sleeve tops, cardigans and kimonos, my pullovers and jackets, and then my actual jackets, like my jean jacket and my 3 leather jackets. So they're little shower curtain hooks. They're double-sided. This is how I store my shorts, 2 pair on one. And then I store my jeans on them as well, just like you would see in a boutique. And they keep your jeans nice and you always know what you have. And then my purses. So I think I like this a lot. It actually, I was afraid that putting my clothes up top would make it look more cluttered. But it actually makes it look more open in here with the floor part being open. And so these bins are my I don't know bins. Like for example, these are the clothes for winter that I really couldn't decide if I wanted to get rid of right away or keep, and so I put them in this bin. Keep this in here all season, and then if you haven't gone into it by the end of the season to find something, just go ahead and donate everything that's in there. So that's what I'm going to do. It's a whole bin of stuff, and then this is half full. I'm actually keeping this bin. It's my pajamas, which I need to find a place for. And this is just video of me adding these 2 pairs of shoes to my Poshmark. I highly recommend doing it bit by bit because it does take a really long time to add just one item. So that is basically how I've done every single thing in my closet. I go through everything, I make those 3 piles, and then I try really hard to stick to it. You really don't want to get rid of these, but I really don't think I'll wear them. Like, I have not worn them in years. I think I've worn them once in the past 2 or 3 years. And I've already listed them, and so if I sell them, I've got to sell them. And they're really pretty. I just don't see myself wearing them, but like I don't want to get rid of them. Hey Mac?
Yeah.
You think I should get rid of these?
What are they?
Can you come look?
Don't you wear this a lot?
I think I've worn them like once or twice in the past 2 or 3 years.
You get rid of them.
Do you like them?
Yeah, they're cute. I don't know what you want from me, but I think they're nice. Good luck.
I'm going to put them in my little container down here, the one that is my like maybe container, and I already have them listed. I'm just gonna raise the price to like 50 bucks and see what happens. There's a few things in my Poshmark that I have for like obscenely high, like $50. I'm in there. This is all the stuff that I really can't decide on, so I'm gonna put them in there and see what happens in a few months. That way it's easier for me to let them go if I don't reach for them all season. I am super excited to announce I just finished my closet purge. It is October 6th, so that was like a month and a half closet purge, but I just went through my very last box of my fall and winter stuff, so now I have gone through everything that I own. So this was the last box. I am huge on cozy socks, and especially now that I'm working from home, I have a feeling I'm going to be wearing all of these. So I kept all of those. I only kept 2 pair of gloves and a few of my favorite little snuggly things for the house, cozy wear. And I'm donating all of this. So I did pretty good. So this is basically the finished result. So I have all of my shoes. This is all summer and fall. Everything in my closet is every piece of clothing that I own, which is huge for me. And once I'm for sure that I don't want anything in this box and I haven't gone into the box for those items in over 6 months to a year, that's all going to be donate. This is a box of pajamas mainly that I need to find a place for, so I need to do some reorganization as far as like my closet and my dresser goes, but this is pretty awesome for me to have done all of this. The fact that everything in this closet is everything that I own to wear makes me feel really, really good. And there's 3 full bags down there, and there's another full one in the guest room that's all donate, so we'll take that probably next week or next weekend. That's everything. I did it. And again, you can see here I've already made some progress on the hanger situation. The ones that are pointing that way are the items I have not worn yet, and the ones that are facing in, this is how I normally hang my clothes. Those are the things that I have worn, and so they'll be saved from donation at the end of the season. So I'm just going to real quickly wrap that up because that was huge for me. Like I said, it's been about 2 months since I started this whole closet purge journey, and I've been working steadily at it every single week for the most part, and I've also gone through a major career change where I switched jobs and now I'm working from home, and so it feels like a really good time to purge my closet because my wardrobe needs are also changing. And so yeah, I hope that you learned something from it. I would say my biggest tip is just to remember that if you get rid of something and then you decide, oh, I really shouldn't have gotten rid of that pair of pants, you can go buy another pair of pants and you're probably going to like them more. I also like the idea of having a box in your closet of like maybes, so that if you really don't know if you want to part with something and it really seems to give you joy but you haven't worn it in multiple years or even multiple seasons, put it in that box, and that way it's easier to part with things because you'll fill your like maybe box up and just give yourself a time limit. Like for me, I'm going to say 6 months. In 6 months, if I have not reached for anything in that box and I haven't thought about ways to wear anything in that box, it's got to go. And I think that's the easiest way to do it. So yeah, I hope that you learned something. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. I hope this is helpful. I certainly love watching people declutter because it gives me inspiration to do it myself. So I hope that it did the same for you. As always, please subscribe. It means the world. And I will see you next week.